Hello guys, here we go again from the countryside of Bulgaria, and it's live Hatha Yoga with elements of Ayurveda. So we're gonna give some 1 or 2 minutes for others. Find yourself a comfortable sitting position. Any props, like in my case a scarf, blocks if you need any blocks, cushions. Okay. And just finding a comfortable sitting position that you will stay for at least a few minutes. Hello people. Yeah, so find a comfortable sitting position. Where do you want to, if you're really tired because it's the end of the week, may want to lay down, that's absolutely fine. And we're gonna just become aware of the space around where you are. It's lunchtime where I am, and you can hear some noises from basically my toddler and his granny having a disagreement, probably about lunch, what to eat, what not to eat. Maybe some people where you are it might be evening, and for others early morning. So just becoming aware of the sounds around you, the whole environment, any smell, hopefully present smells. In my case it's cooking, neighbors, chatting, all sorts. So when you establish your position, just listen to everything. Become all-inclusive. And that's what meditation is about, to include everything. How you feel, what you're thinking, yeah, and observe as a silent witness. Become aware of your natural breathing. Observe any distractions or disturbances, anything, and continue with the awareness on your natural breath. Relax the shoulders, soften the face, and check your tongue in the mouth is soft. And continue with the observation of your natural breath for another 7 rounds. And then we're going to take 3 Oms together and the Loka mantra. You can join me if you wish. So when you're ready, inhale. Om. samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. May all beings in all the worlds be happy, is a translation of this mantra. So have a little, if you want to swap your legs, that's fine. And we're going to start with a little pranayama connecting to the Ujjayi breath. So I remind you, it's just that slight restriction at the back of the throat. I may do it so it sounds a bit like Darth Vader, but when you get to know where you are with this breath, keep it very soft and don't push it. It's supposed to be really tender, and imagine that's like the sound of the seashore, the waves there. So let's try like 5 rounds of that. And then we connect that inhale and exhale with rounding from where you are on your spot. So exhale here, inhale. Continue that for as many as you wish, because we are going to do through the whole practice connection with that breath. On, exhale, and inhale. Just like in cat-cow, just for a few rounds, becoming fluid and opening the spine, opening the chest, even the chin tucking to touch towards your chest. Okay. And when you're ready, come back to center. When coming to center, then we're going to do a twist. Inhale, exhale to the right. You, because it's a mirror image, my right will be your left. So please don't be annoyed and just ignore that. Inhale, exhale here, and then the other side. Inhale and exhale. The exhalation will allow you to go deeper into the twist, rooting into your sitting bones, and take it further. When the inhale starts, then you start moving with the inhale, and then the exhale is taking you further to the twist. Inhale back to center, exhale. Inhale, exhale here. On the next round of breath, we're coming to 4s for cat-cow. Okay. Pressing more into the palms, into the top of the feet, and again, never Connect from your Ujjayi breath. The next inhale, exhale. Let's go for puppy. So you're going to walk the hands further and then lay down, keeping the bum above your knees in line with your hips. And inhale, exhale, pressing the palms into the floor, top of the feet also. Forehead. And then inhale, exhale here for 3. And after your third round, we're going to do a twist, the upper body. Inhale, exhale, pressing in the floor with your palms, straight arms, and exhalation further. Twist to look up to the ceiling, but keeping the hips above the knees. After third round, turn to the other side. And after your third, come back to center. Now, if you're okay with your neck, I'm going to demonstrate this one called rabbit, which is one of my favorite, especially if you're waking up, if you feel stiff and a bit tired. This is very good, energizing. So make sure there's nothing here, no hair clips or anything. Make sure you put your palms in line with your shoulders, and then you lower to come on top of your head, the crown. And then just roll 3 to 5 rounds forward and back, gently, with the breath. So I'm going to demonstrate it on the side. Gently also, I roll my head like a ball, only if your neck allows you to do so, okay? So the chin goes to touch toward the collarbones, literally, or as deep as it's comfortable. And then rest in balasana. Open the knees wider. Come to rest for 2 rounds of breath into balasana. When you're ready, we're moving up into down dog. Tuck the toes under and lift one at a time. Working the hamstrings. Connecting with Ujjayi breath if you lost it. And pressing the palms, lengthening the crown. So the head is heavy, you can dangle it. Okay, you have 5 rounds here to try and see whether you want to do one at a time or both heels able to touch the floor. When you're ready for the next inhale, exhale, we're going to open the hamstrings a bit more. So the right foot comes forward, left hops closer in the same direction. Come onto your fingertips. Bend slightly if you need to, that front knee. And then start cascading over, pressing more into the floor with the front foot. And like cascading your upper body over your shin. Gently pressing more into the floor with the exhalation. You would feel that sweet burning here. Hopefully it's sweet. Okay. Variation, if for those of you who want to take it further, you can turn the fingers to point back. Lengthen through and then exhale. Total surrender with the exhalation. Breathe into your edge, into your burning point here. After your third or fifth round, then we go back into down dog. So we're just warming up the body. One inhale, exhale, down dog, and we swap the other side. Hop the back foot, coming onto your fingertips, and then starting to surrender. The feet are hip width apart, so you're not too wide. Here we go. Also variation, if you want to take it further, you can roll and open the arms, the shoulders a bit further. Okay, 3 to 5 breaths into your pyramid. Soften the face, soften the tongue, just observe as a silent witness what is going on. Exhale into down dog or balasana if you want to rest. So baby or down dog. And when you're ready, inhale, right foot comes forward, going for lizard, lower the back knee. And then we're gonna, I'll just turn this way. Good, so 90-degree shin. And then we start going further to the forearms. Or if it's too much, always go to the fingertips. Or if you have a block or anything else like that, have a block. Gently surrender 5 rounds, 3 to 5 rounds of Ujjayi breath. Those of you who are more open, you can turn to the outer edge. And take it further down. After that, inhale, exhale back into down dog and ready for the other side. So, okay. Yes, I see some of you can do it next time, no problem. Yeah. Next week is good. Okay, it's okay. And keep the breath going. Inhale, exhale. Ujjayi breath is very calming to the energizing when it's cool, like today it's cooler, but also it's cooling when it's hot weather. So it's amazing breath, and it also brings a lot of oxygen into your blood with very little effort, you see. So it feels like you're running, but you're on the spot in your house or wherever you are on your mat. So when you're ready with that lizard, inhale, exhale, down dog. On the next inhale and exhale, we're going to come into variations for cobra. So lower forehead on the ground. For 3 rounds, we lift the upper body, and then we exhale. Forehead touches the ground. Wiggle, soften the bum, and again, inhale, lift. A bit further this time. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Wiggle, soften. Then we're going to move just the back of the body. Okay? So inhale, lift. Exhale. Wiggle, soften. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, wiggle. Don't be too fast, just do it with the length of your inhale, then wait for the length of the exhale to take you down, and wiggle and soften. When you're ready, after your 3rd round now, we're going to lift the front and the back of the body. This time you have a choice. If you want to do it dynamically, that's fine. Inhale, exhale, lower. Or get to use... So there's a variation, inhale, exhale, wiggle, soften. If your back is okay, or just that, there's one variation, or the other one is this, like you're swimming, butterfly. And a 3rd variation is if you choose whichever part you want to go for, and stay there for 3 rounds of breath, okay? So when you're ready, go for whichever part, 3 rounds of breath. When you're ready, exhale and soften. It's very important to learn to soften and let go in your asana practice. Good. Now on the next inhale, exhale, we're going to lift into bow. So try and see if you have your knees hip width apart. This is bow, or slightly together. The idea is you flex the feet and start moving the shins to open the upper body for a deeper back bend, opening the chest. Either breathe in for 3 rounds here or be dynamic. Let go and do it again for 3 rounds. Exhale. Soften, wiggle, soften and relax, and move into Balasana. Two rounds of breath in Balasana, and then we're ready to come for 3 rounds of sound salutation of your own choice. So I'm gonna do classical, but sometimes at the end I tend to do a bit more dynamic. So it's up to you, whichever you're for, go for it. Then we all meet in the right. Then we all meet in Tadasana after your third round, and becoming aware of any sensations, the body pressing into the floor, tummy lift up, tailbone under. Listening to the Ujjayi breath. And we're going to go down into a forward bend. Inhale, arms raised, parallel feet hip width apart. So inhale, arms raised. Exhale, come to forward bend. Have the back of your ankles here. Elbows come to the outside. Inhale, exhale. 3 rounds of breath, pulling up. Elbows coming out, shoulders away. After your third, inhale, exhale, hook the big toes with index and a middle, like the classical hook. And then pull the elbows out. Exhale, lengthen through the crown, press more the feet into the ground. So you really will feel the hamstrings, and the body is flexing from the hips. Good. Long crown. Work the energizing breath of Ujjayi. Victorious breath, that is called. Inhale after 3, bend the knees and put your palms underneath your feet. And then exhale again, pressing into the floor. Opening the elbows to the side and exhaling for 3 rounds of breath here. Good. After your third round, inhale, exhale, walk to the front. We're going to do a twist. Okay, so into lunge, and then move that right shin 90 degree, left arm is against it, and then we're going to turn, back heel is up. So then you're pressing in every direction, up to the ceiling, down to the floor, back to the back of the room, and front from your knee to the front of the room. Gaze the thumb and 3 rounds of breath here. Keeping your posture, keeping your energy. Long neck. Soft tongue. Three rounds of breath here. Exhale into flow, down dog. Inhale to plank, knees, chest, chin. Upward dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Either walk or jump to the front, coming up gently so you don't get dizzy. Exhale. Ready for the other side. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Then we move the right at the back, keeping the left 90 degree. Use a block if you need to underneath here. And then we start turning, lengthening and twist on the exhale. After 3 rounds, into your vinyasa, exhale, down dog, into your plank, either knees, chest, chin, or full dhanurasana. Exhale back into down dog. And then walk or jump to the front. Inhale, come up. Back into Dasan. And again, listening to the Ujjayi breath, centering. Inhale, exhale, let's go and open to comfortable. Ready for triangle. So turning to face the front or the right side. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, start your journey. Any variation, use some blocks nearby. Any variation of your triangles that you know. Again, hold it for 3 rounds of breath here, stretching in every possible direction. Upper body is light, so you're not using this to lean on it. It's light, it's just touching it, yeah? Or if you're down to the floor, you're just touching it, you're not leaning on it. Trying to keep the upper body muscles here working, okay? Shoulders away. Strong base. Three breaths here. And inhale, lift up, back. Turn to the other side. Then the exhale, take us down. Stacking hip above the hip, shoulder above the shoulder. And we lift. 3 rounds here. Good. After your third exhalation, wait for the inhale to lift you up. So strong legs, press into the floor. Come up, back. And when you're ready, inhale, exhale, forward bend. You can walk the feet wider. Come onto your fingertips and lower outer edges of your feet are strong, pressing into the floor. And surrender for 3 rounds of breath here. A variation with either holding the ankles or walking the hands back, whichever direction your body needs to go. Also variation of this one here. Three rounds of breath. When you're done with it, we walk to the front for a triangle but reverse, Parivrtta Trikonasana. So you can build it by having a block nearby, bending slightly the front knee, and start your journey. So don't worry about where you're going, feel how you go there. So whether the shin, twisting, gradually turning, moving the shoulders away. Three rounds of breath here. When you're ready, exhale, hop further, and we're going to do a standing twist in a high lunge. Yeah. Three rounds. Inhale, exhale, turn for the other side. Let's do a standing twist here before we go to the triangle. I don't know if it's better to do this way. Okay, after your third, come to the floor, hop the back foot closer, and again, keep them in line with your hips. Don't be in a hurry. Start building. Extend first through the crown and then start your turn. Maybe front knee is soft, gradually pressing, gradually finding your balance and your Parivrtta Trikonasana. Deeper with every exhalation. After your third round, inhale, exhale, down dog through vinyasa. Either walk or jump to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Find your Tadasana. Press into the floor. Become aware of how you feel. Become aware of your breath. Arms can be beside. Lift the belly. And when you're ready, we're going down to the floor. So that was hopefully good for you to open. So come into sitting, because now we're going to do some opening here on the floor. Parallel feet. Inhale, arms raise. Exhale, reach. Some people reach their feet or shins or ankles, and then gradually you can bend your knees initially and start walking with the exhalation, but rooting into your sitting bones. Really feel that you're connecting with the ground here. And now if you have any props around you, scarf or belts, see, you can use that to your body forward. Gaze the big toes. Again, pull it further, shoulders away from the ears, and follow the heart. So we follow the sternum because that's what keeps our back straight, and the head, gently tuck the chin to keep that straight line from the tailbone all the way out through the crown. 5 rounds of breath here until maybe you surrender to a point where you'll be able to, I don't know which way is better, okay, reach. Some of you be able to reach and do a lock like so, or just hold the outer edge, or just hook here, the big toes. Elbows come to the outside and surrender deeper with every exhale, further and further and further. Just observing the sensations, the feelings. Work with Ujjayi breath, and that will help you to go further. your thigh muscles will contract as well. After your 5 rounds, inhale, come, and then we do Janushirshasana. So in some cases you want to sit on a block, yeah. Have the foot to the inner thigh. For those of you who are more open and able to go without any problems in their joints, you can put the foot and try to work the knee to go towards the ground. This foot is active. Then inhale, lift, and exhale, surrender. Again, the same principle. Any props. Okay. The idea is to flex from the hips. Keep the back straight. Gaze the big toe. Internally soften and smile. Okay. Listen to your Ujjayi breath, and with every exhalation, surrender deeper and deeper. After your 5th round, inhale back to center, exhale the other side. If I go this way, probably, I don't know, that'd be helpful to see, right? So inhale and exhale, forward bend. So you see I'm trying to keep that back straight and fold from the hips. After 5, inhale, bring us back to center. Exhale into cobbler's pose. So again, using to sit on a block. Exhale, come forward, and the elbows press the inside of your knees. Gradually opening deeper. Gaze to the floor in front of you. For those of you who are open, yeah, you need some more extra edge, then you can open these like a book, and then you start going down. After your 5th, and inhale, come back to center, and then hug your knees into your chest. Massage side to side. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Do a twist if you feel like it. Twists are very good, as I said, for the digestion, and they increase the Agni, or the digestive fire. And it's now closer to lunch, or around lunchtime for some of us. It's good to get the Agni going. Exhale to the other side. So just for a few rounds here, massage your lower back. And when you're ready, we're going to a bridge. Okay, so variation, if some of you are able to hold the ankles here, that's fine. But keep your knees in line with the hips, so don't let them open. Hold and gradually start lifting into your bridge. And stay there if you wish for 3 to 5 rounds and lower. Another variation, maybe interlace the fingers, press the arms into the floor to give a higher lift, press the feet as well. Keep the thighs in line with your hips. The head is central. So work that. And another variation for a deeper is the holding your lower back into your palms. Elbows are pressing into the floor. Keep the knees in line with your hips. Keep the head central. And when you're ready, either roll back, have your knees into your chest, or for those of you who want to lift into shoulder stand, then start lifting. Maybe first come into half shoulder stand, establish your breathing, support your lower back with the palms and the fingers, and then start going further. Soften the feet, because we want to reverse the flow. Variation is to also go to bull, or if you're able to move the knees to block your ears. All of that is done with just simple breathing, observing. Good. And then gradually from there, we're going flat on the ground. Whenever you're ready, if you want to stay your shoulder stand, do so. It's very rejuvenating for the organs, the heart, the stomach. Soothing when you go to plow. Keep the breath going, and then into fish to massage the thyroid. Open the chest and touch the crown of the head to the ground. It's also very soothing. Releasing any tension in the heart zone. When you're ready, gradually soften. If you want to go to goddess, that's also a good option, because we've opened the hips, so feel that final opening, final surrender, being vulnerable, totally open before we move into Shavasana. is here. Because we did open a lot of the hips and stretched that area. There's a lot of emotional tension going on. We hold. Yes, so it's possible to feel emotional, to feel a bit more releasing, a bit more teary, and it's great if you can do that. Or laughing is also, some people don't allow themselves to laugh. Okay, so just go crazy, yeah? Let go, let go. When you're ready in your own time, move into Shavasana and make sure you feel really comfortable, because for the next few minutes we're going to be in total stillness. So we want to experience that stillness. What is it to be in the pause and just be present and observing? Observing how you feel when the body is absolutely still. So make sure you're covered if you're cold, any arrangements to feel cozy where you are in Shavasana. Turning the palms up beside the body, relax the feet, plop them to the side. The head is not to the right, not to the left, it's central. Feel that good surrender to the floor. Deep inhales and exhales. Breath as many as you need to. Letting go. And gradually becoming aware of the sounds around you, the sounds within you. Any sensations, thoughts, just observe them as a silent witness. Feeling illness, not just physically but also mentally, emotionally. Becoming all inclusive in your awareness. And then move that awareness to the breath and feel through the nose. And imagine that when you inhale, you're inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left, then inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. This is a 1 round of breath. Count 11. In, get distracted, go back to the beginning. And gradually begin to deepen your breaths and moving your fingers and your toes. Giving the body a lovely stretch like in the morning. And in your own time coming up to sitting for final meditation and a chant. Keep that stillness within you. Just listen for a moment to the sound of the ball as far as you can hear it. And we're going to take inhale for 3 ohms. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Okay, thank you guys, and hope that was all right for you, and the noise wasn't too much. As you can see, the countryside here is full of noises. Um, Doves, hens just laying eggs, babies, neighbors, amazing. So yes, enjoy your week and hopefully see you next Sunday. Let me know in the comments how was that for you, and if you need anything extra for the next time. So much love. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.